Hi YouTube again. Let's follow up with another cutting test. And this time I'm gonna start a little bit different, and I will be doing cutting test of the Swiss Army knife. Just because I'm curious how such a knife uh, can compete to, I would say, full-size folders. This is the Victorinox knife, and I carry it often to places where I don't want to scare off people with a bigger folder. So I don't use it in my work. I use it at home, in the garage, that kind of stuff. This Victorinox is not freshly sharpened, so maybe a little bit dull. Still, I think it will cut okay because of the thin blade. So yeah, it's sharp, still decently sharp. Let's see if it can do this foil. Yeah, can do quite okay. And you may notice that I did a little bit stuck on the foil. That's because of the small gap right behind the blade. Some designs like this can cause you troubles when cutting a foil, because when you're going through upside down, sometimes it happens that the blade gets in the most back position where it is blunt, and you need to start cutting again. Now that's just the design. Let's try to cut some cardboard. As you can see, it is something that I expected. The knife will cut okay. In fact, it cuts really well. And the reason, yeah, it's a thin blade. Let's follow up with some plastic straps. It's doing fine. So, works okay. Now, what about the wood? Wood cut okay. Getting some hard spots here, so I'll move on to the other side. And yeah, the knife is doing really good. So one more material here, the foam. Yeah, it's okay. And the last material is my shoe. Gee, crash. So this is a little bit where I don't know how this knife can perform, but let's find it out. It's not doing bad. Let's say it's doing similar to my Endura. Yeah, not bad at all. So this test results in the way as I expected, and that is sometimes it doesn't matter which steel are you using in a knife, if it's a decent steel. And you know, it's not all about the materials. It's just about sharpening. If you have a sharp knife, then it will cut well. It doesn't mean that, for example, your high-end Microtech knife will cut better than the Swiss Army knives. It just depends how you care about a knife, what you do with the knife. I mean, if you just cut with it, or if you pry with it, if you dig soil, you know, that kind of stuff you shouldn't be doing with your knife. But if you will use knife purely for cutting, then you should be fine with every decent knife. Of course, it's not about the ergonomics. You won't flick open this knife with one hand. I would say you won't even be able to close it one hand in a comfort manner. You don't have any pocket clip, you just stick it in your pocket. You know, the blade, it's not an issue for me, but it's not one of the most edge holding steels. I mean, still it cuts well, but you see it gets a little bit dull after the tests. So the edge holding ability, I would say, is not that great as the Spyderco Benchmade knives, Kershaws, but you can see still it's sharp enough to do a lot more job for you. Plus it gets sharp really quickly on your sharpening stones. The comfort during cutting was, I would say, great. That's because of the thick handle. We compare it to a tenacious. You can see it's a little bit thicker than a tenacious, and it's a filled, it's full size handle. You have a gap in here which can dig into your hand. So the comfort was okay. Sometimes, you know, it's a small blade. When you're cutting, you are a little bit afraid about your fingers, which are really close to the material. But as I said, this knife is not about the comfort, it's about usability, reliability. Yeah, these Swiss Army knives are great design pieces. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you share with me my opinion about the hyped blade steels and top expensive knives. If not, please leave me comments. Thanks for watching.